Welcome back to the Carpenters Apprentice. Today we're here with an awesome social media PR marketing creative consultant, a guy who's a master of all trades. If you need to see your business go to the next level, this is the cat you got to talk to. Sir, could you introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, so, I'm sorry, I'm grabbing the mic here. Hey, so most people call me Q. My first name is actually Quirino Cardenas. It's a little difficult for some people, and I've kind of branded myself with Q on the back end, but yeah, that's what people call me. So.
Well, that's fantastic. So Q, I know one of the things I'm really interested in is your background as a veteran. I think that's something really important to highlight in Military City, USA. Salute to you, my friend, and thank you so much for your service. Can you tell us a little bit about your time?
Oh, I appreciate that. So yeah, I joined, actually, I'm an old guy. I'm gonna date myself a little bit. I joined in 1999, and I'll let you know a lot. I joined in the 90s, pre 9/11. I actually spent my 21st birthday in the former Yugoslavia in Kosovo.
What?
Oh, yeah. So
hey, my dad was in the Seabees. He was there for the NATO force.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I was with NATO. I was at Camp Bondsteel with NATO. So, and this is like, man, there's like pre 9/11 stuff. So I had a good time. Yugoslavia. We're doing peacekeeping operations out there. Then all that stuff had happened. I was in during the bulk of all the wars. We did a couple of tours. I actually got burned out. We're talking about 2006, 2007. I started doing 15-month tours.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, so for me, I felt like, and I love the military. I love the Army. But for me, I thought, there's something else for me out there. Let me utilize these benefits, the GI Bill, the post 9/11 GI Bill. So I ended up getting out in 2009, relocated back here to San Antonio, started going to Incarnate Word, graduated from Incarnate Word University. Business organizational development, started my own small business, Multitask International, and it kind of the main focus was really doing public relations, micro public relations for small businesses.
When you say micro public relations, what the fuck does that mean?
So that's kind of a term that I created, but I see it coined other places on the internet. But micro public relations is really your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, just your public relations, but on a micro scale. So what I actually did was I started doing, cold calling, going to small businesses saying, hey, this is, public relations, micro public relations. This is a big part of your business. What can I do to help? And a lot of times you see small business owners, they're so focused on what they do, whether it's running a bar, running a restaurant, they don't have time for doing the social media stuff. And that's where I came in. And I've seen it, from barbershops to really to corporate level clients, what we can do to create engagement and create the people talking out in the internet world. So,
brother, cold calls suck. What the fuck? How did you get through that? Why did you put yourself through it, my brother?
Man, it's all a learning experience. How do you get yourself, your foot in the door? You got to grind. And for me, myself, I was like, let me start from the ground up. I started knocking on doors, started with the barber shops, started with the flower shops. Hey, do you need social media? And a lot of times it was yes. And a lot of times they really didn't have a big budget. So I kind of scaled my services to what the small business needed. So even the cold calling, it kind of sucks getting rejected, but man, it's that rejection, it's those no's that make you stronger and makes your brand a little bit better. So I really embrace the no's and I really embrace the rejections because there's an old saying, failure is a pathway to success. So and that's the way that I've always looked at it. So
well, that's been my experience, brother. How can folks get a hold of you or find out more?
You could get a hold of me, on Twitter. It's Quirino, Quirino MTI. On Instagram, it's the same, Quirino MTI. Even on Facebook, just type in my first name, Quirino. I'm probably the only one with that name in this hemisphere. So, so yeah, look me up if you need anything. I'm not gonna say we have all the answers, but we can start strategizing to get on the right path. So.
That's fantastic. This guy is something else. I saw jokesters through their social media after this gentleman revamped it. So you guys, you really got to give him a try and support our veterans. You folks, we will see you next time.